Today we are going to be discussing about the insane benefits time-restricted eating or intermittent fasting has on your brain and your ability to conduct work and your performance, and generally in optimizing your mind. Now, time-restricted eating helps with improving your sleep, increasing your focus and alertness, and preventing diseases. So there were numerous studies that were conducted on both mice and humans. When mice and humans limited the amount of time in which they were feeding themselves, they both lost body fat and improved their overall health. As a matter of fact, in a particular study conducted upon 156 subjects, 25% of those do not change the way of eating, do not change the quality of foods that they were eating. They simply did not change anything about the foods that they were eating. They only restricted the time window in which they fed themselves, okay? And all of them lost 4% of their total body weight in the course of the next 12 weeks. The reason is because your body operates like a clock. Every cell, every hormone, every process on your body, every biological function has an internal clock, okay? And it works in a circadian manner, okay? It is every process on your body. For example, for proteins to be broken down into amino acids, for carbs to be broken down into glucose and simple sugars, every single one of these mechanisms are circadian. And if you are not working, your feeding and fasting windows are not circadian as well, these processes and mechanisms won't be optimized, and therefore you will be jeopardizing your digestive health and your overall health after that. Now, the things that you need to be taken into consideration whenever you're considering time-restricted eating is that you want to be keeping your breakfast and dinner times consistent. And the reason is because your digestive tract, your digestive system, similar to a kitchen, was not meant to function 24/7, okay? It just is not the way that it's structured to be. So if you exceed that 8 to 11 hour window, anything you eat, anything you put in your body, which is going to be activating your digestive tract, and a domino of processes after you even put a single apple in your mouth, everything that you put into your system after that window is your digestive system is going to be inefficient in actually digesting it. Our body expects to be fed at a certain time during the day. For example, if I eat breakfast at around 10 a.m. every day, my body will be expected to get fed at around that time every day. So if you go ahead and break that fast sooner, or if you surprise your body with an unexpected breakfast before that, your body needs to shut down every other process that was on its list and have to deal with the food that you put into the system, so in a sort of emergency way. Now, what happens if you actually have a late breakfast? So what happens is that, okay, your body did not get the meal at the desired time, at the set time that you have, which is 10 a.m., for example. So what happens there is that your body has proceeded to take on the next tasks on the list, and it will prefer to multitask when you again surprise your body with a late breakfast, and all of your functions are going to be inefficient as well, because your body is going to be dealing with food and doing the other processes that are on the schedule after you have your breakfast normally. Making sure that the circadian component of standard and consistent breakfast and dinner times is intact is going to be really, really beneficial for a lot of your body systems. And then many studies were conducted again, and they show that even without medication, when people align their lives to their circadian clock and adopt a circadian clock, all of their issues, all of their health problems, or at least most of them, are going to be eliminated just by taking care of their circadian clock and making sure that their circadian clock is healthy and intact. Now, also restricting the time in which you're eating, or what's so-called fasting, in the morning is going to be really beneficial for your alertness and focus. You are going to experience your most productive and alert hours of the day in which you need to be doing your hard and deep work when you're fasted in the hours of the morning. So if you're delaying your breakfast for, let's say, 4 hours, which I'm doing at the moment, you're going to be experiencing your most productive, focused work in that fasted block. Because your brain, after 12, 14, 15 hours of fasting, your brain needs to be alert and needs to find creative ways for you to survive. So you can leverage that opportunity to create deep work without having to allocate energy to digestion. Because yes, sleep and recovery is a really energy demanding function and process, but so is digestion. Your body will prefer to allocate energy and more energy to digestion rather than recovery and focus, right? So another really strong circadian component of your body's processes is temperature. Your body's temperature is also going to be defining when you're going to be eating, when you're going to be more alert, and where you're going to be, your focus is going to be declining, and when you should be asleep, okay? Now the reason for that is that meals will tend, and especially big meals, will tend to elevate your body's temperature. And this will tell your body and tell your clock, because your clock correlates high body temperature with being early in the day, okay? So when you're eating big meals, your body will still think that it's daytime and it will keep you awake and will phase delay your clock. So your body will set that temperature according to what time of the day it is, and it will utilize external cues. And one of the biggest external cues is light. So this is why by going outside and getting exposed to sunlight, as I've stated in many videos, is really beneficial for your clock pretty much, okay? Because it will tell your body that it's morning time, your body's temperature will start rising, your digestive system is going to be at its most optimal level, every other process in your body is going to be performing at the most optimal level. So this is how time-restricted eating or intermittent fasting affects your sleep, prevents diseases, and improves energy and alertness just by all of these mechanisms that I already mentioned. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to share it with your friends, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel down below. Also, hit the notification bell button to stay notified whenever I post a new video. I cannot wait to see you in the next video, guys. Cheers.